We have a critical election coming, and I have assembled the best team ever to form a slate to contest elections in this country. My team is a team for the times. We understand the issues affecting Vincentians. For the young people, it's full steam. They need a government that has their back. My team is ready to go to the polls. They are ready and eager to get to work for the people. I am eager to get to work as your Prime Minister.
What can I make for you?
Hey Stacy, I'll have a chicken teriyaki salad. All veggies, please. And for my daughter Naomi, a pizza. Naomi, what would you like to have on your pizza?
Pepperoni bacon.
They've got tomatoes as well.
Pepperoni bacon.
What about some fresh onions, corn, pineapple?
Pepperoni bacon.
Naomi, you can also have olives, jalapeno, extra meat.
No, pepperoni bacon.
Stacy, can I have one chicken teriyaki salad, all veggies please, and a pizza with pepperoni and bacon?
You can have it your way.
Come into our uptown or downtown location today or order on your favorite delivery app. Subway, have it your way.
Always lit in Ville, always lit in Green Hill, always lit in Mount Grant, always lit in Peters Hill, always lit in Fence, always lit in Edinburgh.
97.1, always lit.
Frisco, Frisco, F-R-I-S-K-O, man. Frisco, Frisco, follow the snowman. Frisco, Frisco, F-R-I-S-K-O, man. Frisco, Frisco, follow the snowman.
Frisco Ice Cream, the local leader in quality frozen snacks and a variety of local fruit flavored. Winner of the Best of SVG's People's Choice Awards for the best ice cream. Over 25 years of experience in keeping you satisfied. Not only in ice cream, but chalk ice, popsicles, ice cream cakes, servers, and much more. And remember,
Follow the snowman.
Stealing, squinting, spending your child support on rum. That make any sense? Tell us your thoughts. Send us a voice note to 485-9797. We want to know whether that make any sense. Listen up for a new topic each morning in the AM Mayhem Morning Show.
It is with the compliments of Frisco Ice Cream here. What isn't making any sense? What ain't making any sense? Where you go?
Well, in the vein of the season, every once in a while. I guess
Christmas on pause, huh?
Yeah, more
but
often.
this is the way making no sense.
Christmas on pause.
You Christmas, you can't have good Christmas carol yet.
I'll just stop there.
You can't have good Christmas carol yet.
Christmas moving elsewhere, though.
It's true.
Coming to, anyways, you could go into Frisco Ice Cream and get your Christmas flavors. Guarantee that.
You know, what is...
Big up to the crew at Frisco.
What doesn't make sense? And I'm going back to that water thing with the lady with how much of her kids that she had. You get so accustomed to waiting on the handouts that even though you would have gone to let me say you went to water authority and they probably give you a hard time. Oh God, try something else now. Fight your way.
Well,
yeah, kids.
Maybe she couldn't afford it.
Somebody call and ask the good question of somebody should check to see if the bill is cleared. Probably often when those favors are called in,
they have an arrears,
and it's not cleared. So
it's
what happens
back on?
The
next billing cycle.
So that's what I'm saying.
Precisely.
Yeah. So it's weird, man. That's
so Anyways, I hope they clear it for her.
Another thing. What's her name there again? Oh God. It sounds like you're picking on her, but Jesus, if she could just hush him out, she could be all right.
Dr. Grace Walters.
Yeah, she could be all right. I am not convinced that she has a PhD. I sorry, but I am not convinced that she has a PhD at all. Based on how she talks, how she articulates, how she tries to sound.
Maybe she's not accustomed to public speaking.
Well, then stay away from it. Let somebody write a speech for you who are accustomed to it, and you just read off the script. But what she is saying and nonsense tantamounts to the same thing.
I think she's getting caught up in the
hype.
Yeah.
Well, boy, wrong. Morning. Hello?
Morning, guys.
Hey, morning.
Under which government Canada changed from Vincentians having to have no visa to visa?
Yeah.
Under which government we were restricted on going to Canada? Now you want to come and say you're going to write America and you're hugging up Venezuela?
All right.
I saw damn Americans, man. They upset the PM's plans PM said he wrote to them about the visa waiver, and they just released their countries of where visa waivers exist.
Yeah.
Wow. Morning.
Just missed it.
I guess who wasn't on the list.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, morning.
Chris,
Hey,
morning.
morning.
I mean, I listen to the voice of the lady, and I find I find not, but I mean in you, but I see some comments pertaining to what the lady and how and what they're saying and what people say about the lady and stuff like
What
that.
kind of comments?
Well, I can't remember half of them, but some. Poverty, you know.
Give us a sentiment of the comments.
But you know, like, no, she should pay, she this and that, whatever. But she's not you can't beat upon the lady here because in 2025 there should be no household without pipe-borne water or even have to take flush toilet because it's the 21st century. So if the lady, I mean, she's so happy that she gets and she's
No,
so
I guess she happiness. I feel she happy.
we can't say she should pay and she do rotation, she this and that because at the end of the day, poverty is real.
Or
and
is
we
it?
have to understand that.
Or is it?
It is.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Morning.
Good morning, my brothers.
Morning, my brother.
You know what makes no sense to me?
Aye.
That lady who praising Carlos. Because it's still 8 years under ULP, she did not have any water. So what you praising Carlos about?
Yeah, but you could, even though you haven't had it, you can still be grateful when you eventually get it back. Huh?
Yeah. I guess she happy you
But
actually
you
get it back.
spent 8 years under the same government that
But that doesn't diminish the fact that she now has it.
Yeah, and she happy. I see
that
happy.
make no sense to me.
I'll be you know why it make no sense to me though? Oh, crap. What happened to Dr. Berry call? Morning.
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 Lady this morning, I sympathize with her, but she exposed how heartless her constituent leader is, waiting after 5 years, only now for a vote. You put back on that lady water, she suffered a lot.
Yeah, but we need a vote now, man.
You express your seriousness, we understand, but oh God, not call God in this one, yeah. Just call us alone.
You know, what would be the point to turn it on next week?
And election's gone. Morning.
Election gone.
But who will pay for it?
Morning. You know what? You know what's unfortunate about the situation? I'm not even mad at the woman. I feel sorry for the woman because people like Carlos James could have put things in place to educate the woman there, to elevate her level of employment ability, to provide her a job, that she could afford her own water, and he going to exploit that woman because she's in poverty for political mileage. Meanwhile, we
the man helping her, man. How's that exploitation? You helping her?
Look, that is exploitation because it's a hundreds of people like that in St. Vincent. I know people myself that their man will come and hungry them, give them half a loaf of bread and say, look, I'm feeding them. Why not give her a pot and a stove? I'm just using that as an example. Why not give her the skills to provide for herself? Come on, Vincent, we need to elevate our level of consciousness because we deserve better.
All right. Yeah, you know, Jesus. I thought that. Morning.
Yeah.
Hey.
That lady, I'm glad she get back to water because she need it.
Right.
But if she could have paid water with all them years, she could have paid them in things hard with she. Things that be hard with she.
I agree.
You understand? And how much more people like she out there?
Yeah.
How much more? And she missing nobody got she. People happy for she.
All right.
I mean, plenty people like she use outside toilet as prime minister saying outside toilet, no, they're wrong. That's for sure.
Yeah, he must not.
Nothing a politician like more than somebody in need.
Let me ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. Let me ask a question, right? The lady who said she was the president of the NDP something. Youth. Thingy, whatever. Rakisha. What was her issues? Before she had some issues. It wasn't that she didn't take the vaccine, she was fired from her job and all kind of things with that.
Her issues with the NDP were that she wanted, from what I remember,
right,
she wanted full discretion over how the youth arm operated,
right.
And I think the party was saying, look, you know, this is under the umbrella of the NDP.
But then she had some issues with
the ULP,
with the ULP as well.
She's on video talking about like the vaccine mandate,
right,
the wickedness of it, etc.
So then you become the president of the NDP, whatever, and now you're going right back.
We're talking about Vakisha.
Yeah, that's the name. Thank you. Yes, and now you're going right back to the persons you had issues with, because
if I were the ULP, I wouldn't trust them.
How do you trust? How do you trust somebody like that? Or do you trust somebody like that?
None of them politicians trust. I don't think any of them politicians trust each other.
And then what's it seeing?
It's not about trust. It's about what do we need now. I think what the issue is.
What does she give them right now?
I think maybe that's more the issue. I don't see what it adds. I guess in principle, it should be that somebody who was deeply entrenched in the NDP has, in theory, left and come to the ULP. That's what you get.
Yeah, but I go feed it with a long spoon.
It's different when the reason that she left doesn't seem based on policy.
Because the same thing that she fell out with the NDP over. The UP are not gonna give her full discretion.
So
then it's essentially a personal gripe with the NDP, which I think she's within her rights to switch if she wants to switch.
Yeah. No.
What I didn't understand is why the ULP were dragging around.
They think that they get something from it, but
I don't see what you get from that.
It's kind of their whole campaign. Anyways, I have somebody said something just now on the phone call. I'll come into that. I think maybe you just said it, that you hold these things until it's time to vote.
Yeah, man.
Because what's the sense of giving you too early and you forget, essentially? Yeah. I think it's either today or tomorrow. Individuals who were affected by burial are due to receive the $4,800.
Wow.
It's tomorrow.
Wow.
25th, yeah.
Right. So I if you are receiving this, right, and I'm happy that you're getting it.
Ask yourself a question, though.
You have to ask yourself the question.
You must ask yourself a question.
You have to ask yourself the question.
Good Lord.
Why didn't they give it to me when I was in dire? You probably still need it, but when I was in dire need of it.
Because.
And you have to ask yourself the question: did the government purposefully withhold money from me that I needed to survive for a vote? For this moment.
But it could be this, and like I said a while ago, as it relates to the lady with the water thing there. Mm-hmm. You were saying to me, you 8 years without water. I'm sure you've gone to water authority. I am sure Carlos would have.
So you must see Carlos.
You must.
You must see Carlos.
All of a sudden now, so it just says that it wasn't important then. Same as with the 4,000 much ever money there.
$4,800, which is in a lump sum, is quite significant for anybody to get.
So if you know I needed that at that time.
Let me finish that sentence. Quite significant for anybody to get 2 days before the election.
Wow. So if you know I needed it then, I needed it then.
But look at it from their standpoint. Why waste that opportunity?
Yeah, but then you can't make statements like what Grace Waters is about.
What did Grace say?
Buy out people who walk in with us, like some of our drivers and so on. But our drivers not stupid. They had a plan to buy out people who walk in with us, like some of our drivers and so on. But our drivers not stupid. They're not stupid at all. And they're going to take the money and still do what they're supposed to do. And anyhow, we see anybody aiming up to bribe anybody, or they take out all their phone and start to film. And make sure when they come to your door, you turn on your voice recorder so you could record the message and you could record the conversation when they try to bribe you. Can we go?
Come on, look at it, Grace. You know what's amazing with this?
Lost your mind?
If you're saying to me that the government of the day says she is the person suited to represent the people of what they call up there, not whatever they call it, whether that's a slap in your face.
I don't think so.
Why is that like this?
That is insulting people intelligence.
Let me tell you why I don't think so. All of them say it.
No, God, nah.
All of them say it.
Nah, man.
No.
Nah, man.
Listen to the PM. Mm-hmm. Listen to Sabi.
All them vexed.
All of them are vexed. All of them are on this thing like.
But what she had to be vexed about?
No, but what I'm saying, that's just a team narrative. She's not any different from the rest of them. Right? Now, what could be described as a bribe might come in different definitions for different people.
Like a scooter.
No, that's
a day pass.
That scooter was odd.
A day pass.
The scooter was odd. The day pass.
Tell me what's a bribe.
What was it? What was the scooter?
Stormy Pride was raffling a scooter at the Labour rally. Some kind of giveaway of a scooter. Anyways,
for what?
I don't know.
You got lottery permission?
I good question, because you're supposed to get lottery permission.
Yeah.
That was an odd one. Anyways, we established at the beginning of the show, there's no rules for government.
Yeah.
Right? Anyways, what people define as a bribe may look different to everybody else. Now, if I needed lumber and cement 2 years ago, a year ago, and for whatever reason you tell me it can't be done,
but you give me no.
But then you've waited until the cusp of an election to say,
bribe,
this is for you.
Bribe.
I will say that's a bribe.
That's a bribe.
Right?
What about getting your water turned on after 8 years just before an election?
Bribe.
I would say that's a bribe. If you've withheld money from me,
bribe,
that is due to me. Like if it's
money, disaster money that I needed.
Disaster money that I needed. Just
Bribe.
to give me a lump sum to make it look big.
Yeah.
Right? 2 days before an election.
Bribe.
Some might define that as a bribe.
Yeah.
Grace Walters cannot go on stage and talk about NDP bribing anybody.
Girl, and you're telling me she was a PhD?
No, but that is the narrative of the party. Right? That's a team effort. That's a team strategy.
No
whatever
narrative
it is.
can make me look stupid with a PhD.
Now, if the NDP are also giving out money, right? The cusp of an election, you have to call it out. Sure, I have no problem with that. Right? Because there's a pretty good argument on, I think, One News about neither party should say that they can't source funding for disasters, etc., ever again. And I tend to agree with it. Right? Because if you can find people who could fund you, both parties who could fund you for these campaigns, which obviously cost, I'm guessing, tens of millions of dollars. There's no way you can turn to people in the midst of a disaster and tell them that you can't find better ways to help more. I'm not saying each and every one of them, right? Because I get that money is for campaign and you need to win to blah 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 blah, but
also,
who is it really for? Who are you going in there for?
What benefits?
Right. Because the tens of millions of dollars that you're spending on the campaigns, both parties, right? It's an investment.
The problem is, right,
with election campaigns is that as we've seen over the years, the NDP haven't been doing what they're doing now, right? And
which is like the shows and the big
yeah,
artists.
and what happens, man? You end up just getting, it's like fighting with one hand tied behind your back, right? You get pummeled, right? So when the PM comes out and says, you know, election genius and he's a political maestro and all that, it may not be that. It may be just that he was willing to spend the money, right? He was willing to buy, commandeer, lock down, deny, whatever it took to win an election. So if NDP have now said, look, we're gonna get enough money together to match it, you can't really blame them. It doesn't mean they have an infinite source of money either.
You've redefined how the game is played.
The game is now played this way. In order to take part, this is what you need to do.
Let the entrance fee.
So that money, whether we like it or not, that money's not available for disaster relief.
Yeah. But
now I know how it looks. It looks away, and I agree. It does look away.
Yeah.
But the reality is that money is not available for all and sundry. It's available for match the ULP in a head-on battle. Right? So you don't get outspent on now they can't match them on the lumber, on the disaster relief monies, on that kind of thing. They can't do any of that because that's government money, right? But on a straight fight now in terms of artists, rallies, the NDP have shown with the same resources they can match or even exceed the ULP. There's no brilliance or no masterstroke in this. This is you need the money to spend.
You can't have a DJ clash and one bringing Serato and the other one still flipping through a CD book.
Yeah.
They all play records.
Play records.
I mean, you work with Henry to record create and a man come with a laptop.
Right. And I do find it a little bit ironic that some ULP people are now coming up with, where they are doing this, how they bringing big artists like that.
Where's your party getting it from?
I saw a post somebody made and as it relates to the rules being blown up. Anyway, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Right? Keep doing the compliment to Frisco.
Frisco, Frisco, man. Frisco.
Asking, what will the NDP do for families? Well, I can tell you. One of the things is that we're going to cut the VAT from 16% to 13%. That will give you more disposable income and make food and other items more affordable. We will also have 2 VAT-free shopping days, one in August when children are going back to school, and one in December when we want to buy everything, including the Christmas gifts. If you want a better deal and a better future, do the right thing. Vote the NDP. Come November 27th, 2025.